Thank you, everybody. Give us a moment to let all the Zoom people in, and while we're doing that, I will congratulate Emma on her first cap and her first win, her and Sam Staub. All right, looks like everybody is in. We'll take questions in the room first. Please wait for the mic. Go up front and here to Jeff real quick. Yeah.
Jeff Kasufi, ESPN. Emma, congratulations on the first win. Wondering the emotions of the moment after waiting this long to get to the sideline, and just more tactically as well, what did you make of the front four? What did you want from them, and how do you think they executed the starting group, that is?
I think, first of all, I'm pretty tired. It's hot out there at altitude. I'm English. That takes some time. Trust you me. But I think in terms of what I'd asked from the group, what we'd prepared for, the execution of that, we've made steps in the right direction. I felt for the first 30 minutes, it was technical execution where we struggled. We scored in our first 3 chances, so we were efficient, we were clinical, we were controlled from there on in. Second half, players coming in, added value, and all round, like, I'm really happy with the first performance, and it's just, one step in the right direction.
Let's go to Meg right here. I'm just going to adjust your mic. There you go.
Hi, Emma. Meg Linehan, The Athletic. Kat, as the 10, it was also her first start in 781 days for the U.S. Women's National Team. Yeah. What does she bring to that front attacking four that maybe this team is not necessarily used to right now?
Well, of course, I have hindsight because I've coached her at club level, so I know how she operates in the pockets. She can draw players in, she can escape pressure, she's quite a press-resistant player, links really well. Struggled with the altitude in the first half. She said that to me at half-time. And Kat is still having to build, but this is important, I think, especially for those players whose seasons have ended. These are the opportunities we can have to sort of keep them building, which is important. So, yeah, good 60 minutes under a belt, and really enjoyed the front four in the first half.
You guys go back to back.
Emma, Matt Pollard, Burgundy Wave, all the Colorado girls, getting a suite for all their friends and family. I'm sure you heard, pregame, their names come up. Obviously this crowd is here to show for them. Your thoughts on their performance and just what they're capable of bringing to you as a coach. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought all of them had a really good game. I'll start with, Soph. She stretched the pitch out really well. I thought she linked with Mal. There's another level, in my opinion, yet. We're just at the beginning of that. And I'm so happy for her. She's someone who, I said it yesterday, she really wants to do well for this team, and with the right amount of coaching and time, really think we can add a lot to her. I think Mal was sensational first half. The way she has the ability to face forward, link. Again, there's work to be done. There's many moments throughout the first half I felt we could have done it better. And Lindsay, she's a captain for a reason. She is a leader. She leads by example in so many ways. She was measured in her performance, sometimes a little bit low, but again, these are tactical tweaks. But all of them, were impressive.
Brandon Nurse with the Denver Post. Just given the context of Mallory's injury, her fight back to health and to full strength, just how cool is it for you to see as a coach for her to come back home, score the first goal under your leadership, and end up with 3 goal contributions?
Yeah, I couldn't ask for any more. She's a player I've always admired. So to get the opportunity to coach her, see firsthand the qualities she possesses. But she's a connector. She's really magnetic as a human being too, in the way she operates in the team. She can multitask, she can do what she's doing on the pitch, and she can listen on the sidelines. I noticed that about her today. And our goal is to keep her fit, keep her healthy, because she's an important part of this team.
Before we go to JT, if anyone online has a question, please raise your hand. There's no one at this moment, so we'll stick to the room. Jonathan, and then we'll go Steve, and then we'll go Lakin.
Thanks, Aaron. Hi, Emma. I'm sure that on a day like this, you'd like to have unlimited substitutions and let everybody get out there and play. But should we make anything of Alex Morgan not playing? Do you think we'll see her Tuesday?
No, we shouldn't make anything of it. I felt yesterday this is an important issue to raise, maybe stretching a little bit of pelvic area. And us women who have had children, we have to focus on, keeping our pelvic floor, agile. And I told her yesterday I'm not going to take any risks today because I wanted to play Tuesday. So I took the decision not to bring her into the game so she's nice and fresh for Tuesday.
Steve?
Emma, Steve Goff of the Washington Post. Is there a sense of relief to get this first game out of the way and now all steam ahead, full steam ahead?
Do you know what? I don't think like that. I don't feel that pressure. So I don't know. I'm doing the job I love and I get to enjoy all those amazing players. Like for me, I don't feel relief from that. I feel re-energized and want to coach this group and they want to be coached. And I think you can see we're building something. There's lots of work to do. There's lots of holes in our play, no question, but it was a good start.
Go ahead, Lakin.
Hey, Emma. Lakin Littman with Fox Sports. Just another question about Kat. She obviously made her return not too long ago to the national team. I feel like she's been building and building. How long do you think it is until we see her at her best?
I don't know is the answer to that, but I believe in gradual builds to do it. I think people don't realise she's only been in the last 2 camps, over a 24-month period. But listen, Kat is a special player, no question whatsoever. So she'll keep growing into the shirt, I am sure. She's been tremendous all week in training. My goal is to keep her on the pitch. I know she plays for the best football club on earth. Mm-hmm. So they're going to look after her. And I was excited for her today.
And back there, yeah.
Mark Hislop, Denver Gazette. I want to go back to Lindsay for just a second, if I may. Her experience, you said she's a leader for a reason. Pretty young lineup today. Given her experience and her leadership, how does that help a young group?
Yeah, it's essential. It really is. But we've got a good combination in the group, whether it's more experienced, less experienced players. This is, for us, a new beginning. So we need her wisdom, much like we need it from Alex Morgan, from Emily Sonnet, from Rose Lavelle. All of these senior players, Crystal Dunn, they understand what it means to play for the national team. And I've been so impressed with their guidance behind the scenes and how much they care for each other. It's really struck me how caring the environment is. So I feel full credit to them. But I think that is because of the legacy of the programme. I think it's one of the pillars of the US Women's National Team, and it's a really, really nice environment to be in.
Did you want to add something about the younger players?
Yeah, I want everybody to be patient. There's a lot of young players on the pitch. They are learning, but they want to give everything for their shirt and they want to give everything for their country. Off the pitch, some make mistakes. Some have to learn. My job as a coach is to help teach them and guide them. We want to create an environment that's tolerant, that's respectful, that's inclusive. But I want to make sure when our players come and play and they represent the national team, I want you to know that I will always make sure I educate and do the right things in the background to make sure everybody adheres to that. But I want to make sure our players, when they come out and they play for us, they feel supported by all of us. That's, for me, really, really important. And, happy Pride, everyone. it's a good month to celebrate. All right?
Steph, go ahead. Then we have 2 questions online.
Stephanie on the Athletic. Speaking of pride, Tierna Davidson, 2 great. I'm just wondering, how much you guys were working on that. Tierna attacked the back post really well. And speaking of Tierna, she also said something along the lines of what you said, that she feels it's important for everyone to know each other as like a full human being, because as you mentioned yesterday as well, trust is so important in these environments. I'm just wondering if, if you could reflect on that.
I mean, Tierna is a really reflective character, thoughtful, intelligent, got good game intelligence, but really thoughtful and, what's the word I'm looking for? She waits until she comments on anything in the environment, and she had listened all week. We'd rehearsed multiple things, not just set pieces, multiple things. And her attention to detail and her ability to grasp ideas has been really good to watch her and Naomi all week. They're 2 exceptionally gifted football minds, and I'm not surprised she got into that position, because it was something we've worked on.
We're going to go online. Pardeep, go ahead.
Hi, Emma. Just wanted to piggyback off of the set piece question. You said on the broadcast earlier that you think that this was something you obviously worked on all week, and that you think this is something the team should be good at. I wanted to know why that was such a high priority for you in your first week on the job, and what you meant exactly by the fact that this team should be good at them.
Well, 2 things. 30% of all tournament goals are scored from them. So it's an opportunity. We don't have time to waste. Second of all, we have set-piece takers that can hit the right delivery areas consistently. So if you hit the right areas, you do the right thing in those areas, then you increase your chances of doing it. So it's an expectation. I've seen historically this program be good at it. So I want a return to that. And so we have to excel. And for me, that demand won't decline. It is a part of our training, no matter the opponent, and the team did a really, really good job with it this week.
Let's go with Jason Anderson, and we do have 1 more after that. Go ahead, Jason.
Hi, Emma. Jason Anderson, Pro Soccer Wire, USA Today. I wanted to ask about something we saw when Lindsay came off. She took the armband to Naomi. I'm curious about how much we as outsiders should read into that, and if you could comment on Naomi's leadership qualities just from a general perspective.
Yeah, Lindsay asked me as she was coming off, and I asked her to give it to Naomi. You see the way I've managed players at Chelsea. In the absence of senior players, I like to develop younger players into leadership. And that's not to say that we can read into it. It might be that I pick a particular moment for another time. But Lindsay's the captain of this team. And Naomi being on the pitch was the option today.
Well, the hand got lowered, so we'll end there because we got to get to Minnesota. But thank you, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Emma.